Salutations, this is the Usability Testing and Reflection assignment. My name is Miranda Robinson, and I will walk you through the Usability Test and Reflection piece. So I'm going to first begin with the feedback from my peers in the collaborative discussion for the implementation overview. As I scrolled, this implementation overview assignment got my attention. So I looked through hers, I read about it. Her name is Carrie. I left Carrie a reply. It caught my attention. As I looked at Carrie's, I liked her organization. I liked that she used the 5 E's, and I liked that she added an introduction video. So she gave me the idea to add one to mine. I then looked at Caitlin's, and she gave me the idea. She had a syllabus in hers, and I thought, oh, I should put a syllabus in mine. That was a great idea. And then I looked at Carrie's with a K and read about her fellows, and she added an AI policy in hers, and I thought that was such a great idea. So I'm going to go to Schoology. So in my Algebra 1 course, in my overview, from that I just made a few changes. So in my overview, I decided to add an introduction, which I didn't have previously. And I decided to add a lesson structure. I still didn't get to add the AI policy, but I wanted to show those changes. Let's go to the Algebra 1 online course evaluation form. On my Algebra 1 online course evaluation form, I have 9 sections. Section 1, participant information. Section 2, course usability and design. These were my questions. Section 3, engagement and COVA alignment. Section 4, content and learning effectiveness. Section 5, assessment and feedback. Section 6, digital algebra notebook, DAN impact. Section 7, open-ended feedback. Section 8, overall rating. Section 9, recommendations. I have 9 sections. I was able to have the individuals I originally wanted to test my Algebra 1 online course. I had a student, I had a special education co-teacher, an instructional aide, and a parent. I wanted different perspectives and different ages, and the ages range from 14 to 41. Their responses. As you can see, this was the breakdown of the individuals that did the test for me. Section 2, course usability and design. As you can see, most of them strongly agree with the usability. In terms of engagement and COVA alignment, my data ranged from neutral to strongly agree. Content and learning effectiveness, strongly agree. Assessment and feedback, the users agreed and strongly agreed with the information. In terms of DAN, my range was neutral to strongly agree. And here's the open-ended feedback. The usability test results showed that my Algebra 1 online course was well organized, easy to navigate, and highly effective. Most participants rated it positively. Several stated that DAN was the most valuable feature. They explored DAN and reflected that it would help students stay engaged, organized, and become independent learners. Areas of improvements consisted of the need for more examples with Dan, more hands-on or visual aids, and additional modeling of concepts. ChatGPT. The main area for improvement was the need for more instructional videos and visual supports to better clarify concepts. About 75% of my stakeholders stated that. Several stated that the course was strong and would be recommended with only minor revisions. Testing showed that my alignment was strong. Students are practicing the same skills they were expected to show, but some needed clearer directions and examples. To fix that, I've added more modeling and visual supports in the activities and the DAN so students can better connect what they're doing to the learning goals and assessments. So I'm going to show you what I added. So if I look at week 1, which was module 1, on my Wednesday, Thursday, which is where the start of the algebra curriculum began, on my previous video, I did not have visuals with video. So as you can see, I've added visuals with video for independent and dependent variables. So I added a visual and a video for the students to watch. If you look at week 2, let me find it. Here, which I didn't have before, I added visuals for the 4 types of functions, and I added a video from YouTube talking about all of the functions, your common functions, but they can see the 4 types of functions here. So I did add more videos and visuals to the online course. Now, the use of Schoology had a positive impact on the testing results because all stakeholders were already familiar with the platform. This made navigation smooth and allowed them to focus on the content and activities instead of figuring out how to use the system. As a result, the feedback reflected the course design and usability rather than technical difficulties. So as you can see, the changes were made in module 1 with the visuals with video. How will I address infrastructure and support needs by making sure all materials in Schoology and the digital algebra notebook are easy to access on multiple devices and clearly organized? I hope to provide simple how-to videos, step-by-step directions, and troubleshooting support for common issues like logging in or submitting work. I will also offer ongoing support through check-ins, feedback, and one-on-one help to make sure all students can successfully navigate and complete their work. So to conclude, all participants recommended the course fully or with minor revisions, primarily to add more visual and video-based support. The course design is strong. The structure, DAN integration, and engagement pieces are working. The main adjustments isn't a redesign, it's adding more visual instruction to strengthen clarity and access for all learners. I took all feedback suggested and made the necessary changes. Visuals and videos were added for each new concept, and DAN is currently under construction. I felt this process was very effective because the 4 stakeholders' ages range from 14 to 41. The stakeholders brought the different perspectives I needed to be successful. In a TED Talk, Rosalind Torres stated that the most impactful development comes when you are able to build the emotional stamina to withstand people telling you that your new idea is naive or reckless or just plain stupid. I appreciate each stakeholder's feedback and I learned quite a bit. Thank you for your time and I appreciate you. Have a great day.